Hello everyone, today we are going to learn about Thevenin's theorem. We will start with a statement. So this is the statement of Thevenin's theorem. What it exactly states. So if you have any linear circuits, if you just observe here, if you have any linear circuits, so what we exactly have in any circuits? So we may have a voltage source or we may have a current source, and the type of sources may be dependent or independent. So we may have a mixture of current or voltage source, may be dependent or independent sources. So no matter how much complex circuits we will have, if we want to simplify this, so we can simplify with an equivalent circuit. So what will be there in equivalent circuit? So there will be one voltage source. So one voltage source would be like this in series with a resistor. So I have to connect one series resistor. So this is the equivalent circuit. So here this equivalent voltage source, which is here this one, if I name it as a Thevenin, okay, and equivalent resistance is nothing but R Thevenin. So this is nothing but R Thevenin. This is the equivalent circuit it look like. So let's say if you are having four sources of let's say voltage or current, whatever it may be, and many resistive elements, they may be connected in series. You may have 3 loops or 5 loops or whichever number of loop you are having. So you can simply replace the whole network with one equivalent voltage source, which is also known as a Thevenin equivalent voltage source, and in series with a resistor, which is also known as a Thevenin equivalent resistance. So this equivalent circuit would look like this, which I have already explained to you, with Thevenin in series with a resistor. Okay. So if we just go through one of the example, let me just take you through the example so that you will get a clarity. Let's say if we have 48 volt here, and then we have circuits like this. This is 12K, this is 4K, this is 8K, and let's say this is 5K. And this is the point where I want to find out the Thevenin equivalent circuit. This is, let's say, A and B terminal. Now what are the steps to find out the Thevenin equivalent? So firstly we have to open circuit this two terminal. So this is already in, if I want to open circuit it, so I have to remove this 5K resistor. So first case, if I apply, this is 4K, this is 12K, this is 48 volt and 8 kilo. Now we have to find out the voltage across this AB. So this will be like this. So I am looking for this voltage. This voltage is known as a Thevenin. Now if you have noticed that this terminal are open, so current through this is 0. So that's why whatever potential available at this point will be same at potential available at A. So in short, we have to find out the voltage across 4 kilo ohm resistor. So firstly, how we are targeting this particular problem? So firstly, let us find out the current through this loop. So here 12K and 4K both are the resistor which are connected in series. So the current I can be worked out as per Ohm's law. The applied voltage V. So what is I? As per Ohm's law, V over R equivalent. So what is V? It is 48 volt, and what is R? So R is the sum of 12K plus 4K. So 4K, right? So this would be like 48 volt divided by 416 kilo ohm. So this is 3 into 10 raised to minus 3 ampere. So multiply with 3 will be gives you 48. So 3 milliampere. So this is the current flowing through this. Now if I am looking for the voltage available here, let's say this is V. So V is nothing but, as per Ohm's law, I can work out V equal to IR. And what is I? 3 milliampere. And what is my resistor? It is 4 kilo ohm. So 4 kilo ohm is nothing but 3 milli into 4 into kilo we are having, so this will become 12 volt. So 12 volt is the Thevenin equivalent voltage. Okay, this voltage will be same which is available at the resistor 4 kilo ohm. Now the next step is to find out the Thevenin equivalent resistor. Now if I want to find out any Thevenin equivalent resistor, so I have to make all the other sources to in operative mode. It means that I have to reduce voltage to 0 if I have voltage source. So this can be done via short circuiting any voltage source. If I have current source, so I have to reduce the current to 0, and this is only possible when I make current to 0. So when current will be 0, when the circuit is open circuit. So in a concluding line, I have to short the voltage source and I have to open the current source. So here in this particular case we are having one voltage source, so I will short it, and then what we have is 12 kilo ohm. Here we are having this 4 kilo ohm, and other resistors are 8 kilo ohm. Now I am looking for a resistor which is R Thevenin across A and B. Now if I observe this, so 12K is in parallel with 4 kilo ohm. So here this equivalent resistor and then equivalent of this particular is in series with 8K. So 8K, this will be the R Thevenin equivalent. So what will be my R equivalent? So it is the parallel combinations of 12K and 4K. So 12 into 4 divided by 12 plus 4. So it will be 48 and 16. So 3 kilo ohm. So 3 kilo ohm is the equivalent resistor here. So 3 kilo ohm here, and this 3 kilo ohm in series with 8 kilo ohm. So in this way my overall R Thevenin is nothing but 11 kilo ohm. So my equivalent Thevenin circuit would be like, so my equivalent Thevenin circuit is like this. This is V Thevenin and this is R Thevenin. And in this old example, V Thevenin was 12 volt and the resistor, so what was the resistor value? 8K plus 3K. So it was like 11K, 11 kilo ohm. So let's say in the given example, what we are looking for is, so we have this whole circuit, 12, 4K, 8K, 48 volt, and here we were having 5 kilo ohm. Now what we have to do is we have to find out the current through this. So in order to find out the current, what we have done is we have find out the equivalent Thevenin circuit. So the equivalent circuit, Thevenin circuit is like 12 volt in series with 11 kilo ohm. So this is the equivalent Thevenin circuit. Now I am looking for current through this 5 kilo ohm. So what will be my current? So my current is nothing but the voltage divided by equivalent resistor. So what is my voltage here? Thevenin equivalent voltage. So which is 12 volt. Now what is equivalent resistor? So this 11K and 5K both are in series. So 16K. So this will gives me a current which is passing through that particular branch. Okay, so in this way you can work out.